There's so much that goes on that's negative in our background, and we're raised in negative environments. We experience difficult bosses, times, circumstances, situations, especially in this time of COVID and isolation and hunkering down and social distancing. So negativity sort of can be a natural sort of response to what's going on around us because we get emotionally triggered to a lot of stuff. But understand that negativity for most people is usually a poison. So it kind of eats away at you in a negative, in a way that's not beneficial, and in point of fact has a lot of deterioration in your abilities to handle things. So negativity shows you a side of things that is dark, and that separates you from compassion and kindness and clarity. And clarity is very, very important. Compassion is important. Kindness is very important. So I want you to understand that when you listen and identify your negative thought patterns, you can reframe your thinking. And in reframing your thinking, you move towards speaking and acting more compassionately, more kindly. And, the questions to ask yourself under these kinds of circumstances is, what judgments am I making, or what judgments are you making, and what do you perceive to be really true in this situation? That creates space and distance inside of your head, and by doing that situation, you begin to step into a more positive self-talk. It's breaking our attachments to judgments that is self-forgiveness, that allows us to be more centered and connected to ourselves in a beautiful way. So it gives us the ability to release, to choose to release things. So those kinds of questions. So rather than having negative opinions or false perspectives, it gives you a more honest approach to things. And in giving a more honest approach to things, we release the harshness of those judgments. So all those things are quite beautiful, and we step into the power of replacing negative thoughts with gratitude. We step into the power of replacing negative thoughts with something that is meaningful for us. Negative thoughts generally, the meaning is for the disassociation of things, and that may be a legitimate thing in your case. It may not, but whatever the case may be, we are trained to be negative genetically from the time that we are children, and as a part of the human species, because we're trained to look out for what's wrong so that we can survive. Although in this time and age, and during these situations, it's not nearly as necessary as it was in times past, and during the evolution of man and during the evolution of our abilities. So life is really, really good, when you come down to it. If you are able to grasp onto that, when you begin to start your positive self-talk about life being good, everything improves. Everything improves. Your relationships improve. Your finances improve. Your connections improve. Your effectiveness improves. Your health improves. Your career improves. Your leadership issues or your social skills improve. All